Hello, it's nice meeting you. You're welcome to watch my video on speaking. My name is Teacher Emmanuel, and I am from Ghana. I teach English. I like teaching students online. Today, our lesson is on learning how to speak effectively. In the olden days, people walked from one place to another, and especially to cover long distances. But today, the invention of vehicles has made our traveling easy. Now, the modes of traveling in the world today are mainly, as you can see on the board, by land, by sea, by river, by lake, and by air. Now, what are some of the means of transport on land? Yes, ship, bus, what about George? Car. That's right. Now, what about means of transport on the sea? A ship, what about river? A boat. Now, if somebody should ask you to recommend a means of transport to cover a long distance but within a very short period of time, what are you going to say? Yes, an airplane. Why? Because of the speed. That is good. Because of the speed. But our aim, as we hinted earlier today, is to learn how to speak effectively. Now, how many of you have ever traveled by air? Yes, almost all of you. Uh-huh. Can a few volunteers tell us or give us a gist of the experience when they travel by air? Yes, Antoinette? Now, in life, if you have to do anything, you have to plan. So today we want to plan or learn to plan an air travel. Let's look on the board. There's a procedure. You have to make inquiries regarding your time or date of departure, the rates, etc. And then the booking, the purchasing of the ticket, and then confirmation. But there are some uh, means by which we can do this planning. Let's look on the board again. You either go to an airline booking office for them to help you, or you can book yourself online. That is, you get to the website of the airline and then do the booking. Or you can, as it is, you can use telephone. You can use telephone, or you can make use of a travel agent. You can make use of a travel agent. Now, let's have a look at some words on the board again. We have arrivals, departures, window seat, etc. Now, concerning the meaning of arrival, departure, at many airports, you have two buildings designated for arrival and then for departure. One of the arrival is for passengers who are arriving at the airport, and the departure is for passengers who are leaving or departing from the airport. Now, we shall soon watch a video by teacher Prix, which will explain to us the 7 questions regarding 7 important questions regarding air travel. Before we watch the video, I would like you to know that the video is likely to help us to understand our lesson better. Yes, let's watch the video now. Yes, how have you enjoyed it? Was it interesting? How did you find it? In the world, usually we have two main types of airports. One of them is the domestic or the local airport, and the second one is international airport. Now, airline passengers usually have to pass through what we call departure formalities, and we are going to look at major departments through which um, or major departments that carry out this departure formalities. But just to give you a hint, we have check-in counter, we have baggage, and so on. I have some cards here with the departments written on them. So what will happen is that um, you will you get to know that some of the departments, for example, customs, if you get there, they will ask you, do you have something to declare? But we shall have an exercise on it right now. But before we go on, I want to find out from you what are some of the things that can enable a speaker to improve his speaking so that his or her listeners will get whatever he's saying. Yes? Jay? Intonation. In other words, the voice projection or how the person is pronouncing the words. The accent. We are talking about choice of words. If you don't choose the correct words, your listener cannot understand you. And then you have your speech must be clear. In other words, clarity of speech. Now, what will happen is that we are going to form 5 groups, and each group will have 3 officers. That's the coordinator, the scribe or the secretary, and the spokesperson. Now, each of you will have these cards. Then you will model some conversation. We have a few on the board. For example, where are you flying to today? Then the answer, one person will answer. Then, do you have anything to declare? So these are the model conversations we are going to use. You are free to use your own, but what will happen is each group will have a discussion, and then all of you will have a role play. So each group will participate. Like that. That's good. That's a nice job. Now you are going to form 2 circles. One outer circle and an inner circle, but you face each other. So you pick or you take a partner. Now you are going to make use of some of the model questions or conversations that are on the board. You have your own. Then you converse. In other words, it's giving us the opportunity to speak. After 2 minutes, you change role with your partner. Now, thank you. Good job. It's time for assignment. What will happen is that I will distribute these sheets of paper to you. They are actually multiple choice questions. You sit down, answer them, and then let me have them. All too soon, our time is up. Congratulations for coming, and thank you so very much. Bye bye.